Uh, yes, hello there, people. You know, it was a lovely day, but man, yeah, I did get my coffee. It looks like might be the last time I'll be going to the cafeteria for that coffee. Yes, it's indeed the last time, people, because that cafeteria decided to say, oh, no, you had to check for vaccine. Well, the people were nice to me and decided to give me the coffee anyway, but truthfully, if you're asking other customers to show their vax passport, sorry, I will not support any businesses that's supporting the medical apartheid. I will not do that. And I told one of their staffs about it. I told her that I will no longer support the business if you're going along with this medical apartheid. Tell me, say, hey, if you don't have a vaccine passport, you won't get service. And you can't have a coffee. And I told her that. And man, I usually go there, have breakfast over there quite often, but I look like I'll be more likely I'm making my own breakfast. Man, people in New Zealand, gosh, this is not the New Zealand that I grew up with. People, come on. Man, yeah, because people are like over in France, Switzerland and that, and they actually had a picnic on the street instead of going to those restaurants that require a vaccine pass to even have food there. And the restaurants and cafes remain empty over there. And that's probably the best way to protest, people, is just have picnics on the street. And I might as well just start having a table and say, hey, come have a coffee with me, no vax pass required, no mask wearing. Perfect. And that way people can just have a chat with me and yeah, that. Man, why that cowardice people in New Zealand just go along and acquiescing with this tyranny, with this agenda, and it's not going to get better, it's going to get worse. And I actually said it that your acquiescence and your compliance is going to gain you nothing, except it's only going to make things worse, and you're giving the permission to a dictatorship to have more powers. That's what your acquiescence is doing and your compliance is doing. And the way to stop this is that we don't comply. That we don't comply, that we don't acquiesce, and we don't support the businesses that's going along with it. But unfortunately, people are still doing that, and man. And I told them that I've been saying this for at least 18 months. This vaccine pass was going to come, and it has come. And what is next after that? The social credit system. If you don't know what the social credit system is, go and look at China. And soon, when it comes, mate, you won't even be able to have, if you get low scores, you won't be able to use public transport or even rent a home or something. Or even travel. Yeah, that's what's going to come. And probably in New Zealand, you probably because if that social credit system, if your score is too low, you probably, if you own a car, your car won't actually even get a ride of fitness or a registration. It is really that bad with the social credit system, and that is what's next. And I should probably make a title. If you like using your vaccine passport, just wait when the social credit system comes into place here in New Zealand. That's what that traffic light thing is about. And when we all looked at T.M.K's video and that though, he said hot green, it won't be like it'll be the new normal people. And your social credit will be based on your status and your obedience to the state, to the current system. And you had to comply with the system if you want high points. If you saw not going along with the system and that, man, and disobeying it, you actually lose points and you get fines in that though, and that can actually even shut your bank account. And it is coming, people understand, it's coming. It is coming. Hate to scare you about that though, people, but I just had to put it out there because it is going to be coming and that's what's next. Hate to say it, but man, and I don't like to scare you, but if I think I scare you, I can give you a solution, is that we all don't comply. We don't acquiesce. We don't comply and we don't support the businesses that's going along with it. And we all heard from Max Egan mentioning about like December the 17th that we should all not show up to work. We should all not buy things that we don't eat, and we shut the country down for a day. And see what to eat, and just so people will like start thinking. Because problem is, man, it is, even our Prime Minister just now is laughing at us because she actually knows how dumb New Zealand people really are. She knows, and that's why she's really just passing laws and just having dictatorial power though, and that's after when the health response bill came into place. That actually allows police and military officials, health officials just to come in your property whenever they think. That is dictatorship, people. That is dictatorial power. It is similar to Hitler's in the Alien Act in Germany, like in the 1930s and that. That's what it is, and it, like Hitler had controlled Germany. It is similar to that, and those parts is similar to Hitler's Germany, and of course, even Hitler, he even tried to make a Germany smoke-free. Hitler tried to do that. I'm really saying a lot. H's though. Because that's what happens. If you don't believe it, you should look it up yourself. Because Hitler, he actually even tried to make Germany smoke-free. Look it up. Even there's actually even messages about town and say, oh, don't smoke, it's bad for you, though. And it has like a little secret of the teeth and that, though. That's one of those old ads, so. And that's what is happening here in New Zealand. Yeah, it is similar to what Hitler had done. It is similar. History is repeating itself, people. And we have a lot of New Zealanders not looking back in history. Yes, of course, people, when you don't look at history, it will repeat itself. And I'm trying to warn that so we don't have that like what has happened in Germany, what has happened over in East Germany, what has happened over in Soviet Russia, and what has happened over in yeah. And what happened in Yugoslavia, what happened in Cambodia. Hello folks, how you doing?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good man. Yeah, looking forward to that skate park there opening up. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, just been doing a vlog. Yeah. Well, people are going to end this here right now. It's been a good vlog here, and I'll say people, this is Matthew Miller, the Little Kiwi, signing off over and out. I'll say people, let's talk to each other, let's share ideas, and let's bring into practice so we can build great things that's going to serve humanity well.